hello good people of the internet. It's been a while since I last talked to you actually. So today I'm on an irrigation reservoir actually. It's a lake I've been fishing for, wow, not a particularly long time now. This is probably my fourth or fifth time I fished this place now. And I'm doing a quick overnighter. Well actually it's not that quick, I'll be fishing all tonight and then all day tomorrow. So I'm doing this solo. And yeah, so recently I went to a lake called Saint Antoine de Bois, which is a gravel pit, and I went there this weekend actually, from Friday to Saturday, and I blanked. My mates caught one each, but I blanked. Tough conditions, it was pretty cold, you know, we had frosty nights and all, so I didn't really catch much there. Today is Monday, the following Monday, and my mum said she didn't need the car tonight, so obviously what do you do when you're a passionate angler? You grab the car and you just go fishing. That's exactly what I did. And I've been fishing for about an hour, maybe two now. I'm all set up. See, bivvy, got all rods, everything. And I'm plotted up at a different swim now. Now, normally, I like to go where the fish show, where they fizz or whatnot. But let's be honest, at this time of year, they do very little of that, especially on this lake. To this day, I still haven't seen any fizzing, any rolling, or any jumping. So, I'm perfectly honest, I've set it up on a swim that I know. Now, a few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago actually, I came here by myself again, but that was really a true overnighter. I went from 9 o'clock at night and I left around 9 o'clock in the morning. And on that session, that was actually the best session here. I managed to catch my first carp from out of here, which would just turned out to be a, what was I think it was 39 pound 6 ounce, something like that. It was at 18 kilos, so I think it's 39 pound 6 ounce. And that was within the first hour of me being here. And after that, within an hour after that bite, I had a nice common. I think that was a 35 pound or something like that, 13 kilos. So they're my two first fish I've ever caught out here. Then last week we came here. I came here with some mates again, doing an overnighter like I'm doing now. I came here with my two mates, and straight from the off, I've caught a little one, which aren't that many little ones in here. So you know, at least I didn't blank. My mate, who only fished it once before in freezing cold conditions, managed himself, what was it, I think it was 43 pound or something like that. Yeah, 43 pounds, so it's 19.6 kilos, and that's by far one of the biggest fish in here. So that was obviously his first fish out here. That's, you know, that's brilliant, you know, brilliant for him. So I know that's in here. So I know there's at least a 39 pounder and a 43 pounder swimming around, and he actually caught it. We were fishing on this point here, and I was fishing the island, which is about here somewhere. I can't really see it on the screen. And he caught it just about here, in the middle. I caught mine over there, he caught his over here. So they obviously like hanging around here, and both those fish were caught in pretty crappy conditions. So like I say, I haven't seen anything, I haven't seen any fish jump anything, and I've got limited time, so I just plotted up on this swim because I know it. I've seen fish get caught here, so why go anywhere else, let's be honest. So yeah, going back to that session, that was a pretty crappy session though. Although we managed 2 fish, including the big one, it was a pretty crappy session because right now, if I show you the bank's, you know, at its normal level. That's how it's supposed to be, cut along the edge. In the video that I shot, which has only been uploaded on Facebook, so go ahead on Facebook if you want to watch it. We had horrendous wind, like really bad wind, like it was like proper waves hitting the bank, you know, and the lake was just completely flooded. I mean, like where this tree is here, which, you know, you can see there's quite a big gap, that was underwater, and to drive out the little path that goes all the way around the lake was underwater in parts, and there were areas where it was like under 3 foot of water, and I drove his van, and to go in that we had to really do it quick, you know, so that was a pretty stressful moment, and all the gear was drenched, and the bivvies were underwater. Forgot to mention that. Obviously, me and my mate like to put our bivvies close to the water. My other mate, he was sleeping in his van, so he was alright. Our bivvies were drenched, my spare clothes were drenched, my food was wet, and so I was soaking wet. So I had to pack up at 4 o'clock in the morning in the rain. It was a proper hardcore session, and you know, thankfully he managed that big fish, because otherwise it would have been a very grumpy session if that. So yeah, I'm giving myself a night, and I'll give it tomorrow morning, and we'll see what happens. If I'm catching, I'll obviously stay here. If nothing's happening for tomorrow afternoon, what I'll probably do is move somewhere else. Nice thing about this lake is there's a path all the way around it, so you can just drive. So I don't have to load anything on the barrel, just pack it up, load it in the car, and I'm gone. But other than that, thank you for watching, and hopefully But next time you see me talk, I'll be with a fish. Well, good morning. Well, it hasn't happened. I'm afraid there's no carp to report from last night, but I do have to report a beautiful tench, a rudd and a tench from this morning. So fish are certainly active, although they're the wrong species. They're certainly active, but obviously I don't know where the carp are. They don't seem to be showing, they don't seem to be near me. So what time is it now? It's 9 o'clock now, 9:01 in the morning, and I don't really know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to stay for the day, or go home, or move, or just stick it out and hope for the best. I really don't know yet. So I'm sat down here drinking a coffee, trying to make a decision on what I'm going to do for the rest of my day. Well, I've moved. Sadly, nothing else to report. Not even a tench. I've actually moved swims. I've only come down like a good, I don't know, 50 yards down the bank. But the reason why I've done that is there was the island I was fishing. I was fishing on the left-hand side of it where all the snags are. And the problem was that is last night, tench and a rudd managed to snag me up. I managed to get them out of it, but if you imagine a half-pound rudd managing to snag me up on carp tackle on 20-pound line, it proves just how heavy it is over there. So what I've done now, I've moved up more to the right and I'm fishing the island. I put all 3 rods on the island, which I've always done here, and it's always worked really well for me. So normally that should, it's added a bit more confidence in my eyes. In terms of how long I'm going to be fishing, I think I'm going to stay here for the day, leave tonight as it gets dark. Just because the conditions are perfect, it's gone quite mild now. There's quite a bit of rain, we get showers every now and then, and there's a good warm westerly wind, and so there's no real reason why fish shouldn't start feeding. So I figured at least the traps are set, so now when they do start feeding, at least I'm in a chance of actually catching one. In terms of tactics, I was fishing solid bags last night. I was fishing solid bags with a mix of CC More Equinox and some more rum and red liquid with plastic hook baits, and sure, they caught me tench and a rudd, but I've switched back to what I know here. I'm basically fishing a longer hook length. I'm fishing PVA sticks now, and I'm fishing a 14mm Northern Special pink pop-up, and I balanced that really slow, and I put a small stick on that, so it's basically just a little trap. That's what's worked for me here. It's worked far better than anything else, so that's what I'm going to carry on doing. And so yeah, hopefully that works. And like I've already said a million times now, hopefully next time you see me, I'll have a fish in my hands.